Welcome to Geek vs. Geek, the show where two contestants debate either side of a geek culture topic. Today's topic: Darth Vader vs. Darth Maul. Let's meet our contestants.
Hey everybody, I'm Harold. I'm excited to be here on Geek vs. Geek today to tell everybody all about who's the better character. A little bit about myself. I'm a store manager. I used to own a comic book store, and gaming is just totally all about what I am. Comic books and sci-fi characters, and just love all of it. So I'm excited, and let's just get this game going.
And now let's meet contestant number 2.
Hi, I'm Karl. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I've seen all the TV shows and movies, read all the comics and books, and played all the video games. There's no chance I could lose in a discussion about Star Wars.
Let's begin round 1. Each contestant will have 1 minute to present points in favor of their side. 1 geek point is awarded for each point made.
So Darth Maul is better than Vader for a multitude of reasons. First being, he's got a double-sided lightsaber. How cool is that? He wears really cool robes. He's got horns. He's got those black stripes in his head that really make the character just filled out. He matches his skin color, matches his lightsaber. What does Vader do? Vader stands around, squeezes his hand a little bit, kills people with the Force. They all got the Force, so who cares about that? You know, he even died awesome when he got cut in half and he fell down the thing. That was insanely cool. And he was fighting 2 Jedis at once. The only thing I ever seen Vader do was fight a bunch of robots. Big deal. How hard is it to fight a bunch of robots with a giant lightsaber? You know, I don't know about you. He didn't seem to take that many orders. He didn't say much, so that made him even cooler because he was a lot more mysterious and things like that. So that's why I have to say Maul is such a better.
Vader is the best. He's the original badass supervillain. The entire movie series revolves around him. It details his rise, his fall, and his redemption. He has lots of character depth and is voiced by James Earl Jones. He dies like a boss after saving his son from Emperor Palpatine by picking him up and throwing him into a chasm in the Death Star. Darth Maul is a one-dimensional character that George Lucas created in order to say, hey, look how cool my special effects are. He is also a character design ripoff from a Devaronian in the original Star Wars Cantina. He dies like a bitch after Obi-Wan Kenobi leaps over him and cuts him in half and he falls down a chasm. He barely talks at all. Additionally, there is a one-shot Star Wars comic, Infinities issue, about how there was a fight between Darth Vader and Darth Maul. Guess who won? Vader. Thank you.
Round 1. Results. Harold earned 6 geek points. Karl earned 4 geek points. Now for round 2, each contestant will have 1 minute to discredit the points made by their opponent in the first round. 1 geek point is deducted from their opponent for each point successfully discredited. So,
first off, we'll start with the whole series being around Vader and rip-off characters. Let's talk about a character who, Christ, had no dad. He was just mysteriously born and made people follow him. Oh, sounds like Vader. So there's your rip-off point taken away right there. Then Maul had his double-sided lightsaber, which was awesome, and he could still fight 2 Jedis at the same time. I never saw Vader fight anyone by himself. He had the Emperor help him out with his electric powers, but that was about it. And then, yeah, sure, Vader threw the Emperor into a pit. Ooh, what a way to die. Anybody could chuck him into a pit. He cut off his son's hand. How messed up is that? He's such a great character, such a great person. That's ridiculous. Maul just took out anything. Everyone, all of them, everybody was scared of him. And that's all I gotta say.
Most of the arguments for Darth Maul are superficial. His double-bladed lightsaber isn't cool, it's gimmicky and unoriginal. Really cool robes? Those are standard issue for all Sith. And even Jedi have their own brown version, and Darth Vader was in robes before he was in this suit. His lightsaber matches his skin color? Please. All Sith lightsabers are red, that doesn't mean anything. Vader using his force powers to kill someone is lame? That's awesome! Since when did Darth Maul ever use any of his powers to kill someone? And the Force itself being lame? That's the backbone of the mythology. You cannot talk about Star Wars without talking about the Force. His death is cool? No, it's not. It's the only good thing that happened to him, but it still sucked. And Darth Vader only fought robots? What movie are you watching? I doubt it's the same one that I am. Darth Maul never took any orders from anyone. Every single action that he took in that movie was a direct order from Sidious. And him being mysterious by not talking, he's not mysterious. He's one-sided. He's one-dimensional.
Round 2 results. Harold lost 6 geek points, bringing his total to 0 geek points. Karl lost 3 geek points, bringing his total to 1 geek point. Now for round 3, each contestant will have 1 minute to redeem points discredited in the second round. 1 geek point is awarded for each point redeemed, as well as 1 geek point deducted from the opponent. The contestant with the most geek points at the close of round 3 is the winner.
Back to my original points. Vader had a single-bladed lightsaber. Darth Maul had a double-bladed lightsaber, which was cool, not gimmicky. It was one of the coolest features that I've ever seen in a Jedi. Now, if you had a couple other Jedi that had some Sith-like stuff, or like sickles or anything like that, then maybe, yeah, it would have been a little gimmicky. But he was the only character, one character in the entire series that had a double-bladed lightsaber. He could have taken out anybody, and Mysterious is definitely who he was. He kept it down pat. Silence, didn't say nothing, just killed. He was a killing machine. You know, Vader just stood around. I'm not talking about, Vader young, before he was Vader. I'm talking about Vader. He didn't do much of anything. He walked around and gave orders. That's it. That's all he ever did. He fought his son, big deal, and he killed Obi-Wan, who let him kill him. He stood there and let it happen. So how much of a fight is that?
The only similarities between Darth Vader and Jesus were their virgin births. The rest of Vader's story was a version of the hero's tale. Again, Darth Maul's ripoff was a design ripoff of the Devaronian in the Cantina, except with different colors and some more horns. Darth Maul only fought 2 Jedi, killing one of them, but losing to the other due to sheer arrogance. Darth Vader fought innumerable Jedi, killing all of them, including the one that killed Maul. He even killed children. Vader killing the Emperor was his moment of redemption and an important part of the story. Darth Maul's death was just the removal of a henchman. The cutting off of his son's hand was to show how evil Vader was, which happened before his redemption. Throughout the series, Darth Vader grew as a character. In his only movie, Darth Maul was static. Vader had depth, Maul was flat. Vader wins.
Round 3 final results. Harold redeemed 2 points, making his final total -1 geek points. Karl redeemed 3 points, making his final total 2 geek points. Harold, you lose. Transmission terminated. Karl, you win.
Me? I won? Ha! Awesome. Told ya.
Transmission terminated. Thank you for watching Geek vs. Geek. I am your host, Evil Cat 9000.